Welcome back out again here to South Harrison as we get set here for high school basketball action in another GRC interdivisional game, this time on the boys' side. Like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Dollars and Master Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. Northwest Zone American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. The Albany School District and Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany. And the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. So as we get set here for high school basketball action, it's a matchup between the South Harrison Bulldogs, who come in with a record of 11-11 on the season. Albany Warriors come in with a record of 12-10 here on the season. South Harrison and Albany both coming off of wins at the GRC Showcase on Saturday. South Harrison coming off a 61-43 win over Worth County. Albany coming off of a 48-28 win over Polo, in which Warriors were missing a couple of two key starters, and Bobby Dodge and Hunter Wink, both of them back again tonight after having a little bit of flu-like symptoms last week and over the weekend. So we'll see how the Warriors come out here with their full lineup of players here. One player, though, missing here from the Warriors, Andrew Stevenson. He will not be here tonight for the Warriors, but again, everybody else here will be back here for the Warriors. So we'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Mester a call at Dollars and Mester Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252, or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
Welcome back out again to South Harrison as we welcome in our color commentator for the night, Mike Atkins. Mike, it was a matchup that we saw early in the season. It was South Harrison came away with a 51-47 victory, but it was a game where we saw a lot from South Harrison. We kind of saw what they kind of have done on the season. They like to muddy up the game, but they like to keep it close, and that game really brought about the old rivalry of old between Albany and South Harrison.
Well, they're going to be really aggressive, and they're not overly tall, but they're very athletic in and around the basket. Sunderman and Lasher really look to slash into the basket. They do have one big body in
Luke Carnes.
Luke Carnes inside, and it's going to be a matchup. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Warriors. Now, the one thing they do have going for them, I thought they came off a very impressive showing in the GRC Showcase in the game against Polo. They won by 20, playing without two starters, and
yes.
You wonder if it was just a situation where all the Albany players come into it and go, we're missing a couple of guys. We really got to play. We really got to get after it, and they make up the difference. You wouldn't want to do it every game,
no.
But that night, everybody stepped up, and what was really impressive was their defensive performance at that end of the court.
We'll let them take it away here with the Dollars of Messner auction service starting lineups.
The Albany Warriors. And junior, number 3, Trice Boyd. And sophomore, number 4, Jordan Papa. And junior, number 10, David Hutchinson. And senior, number 15, Hunter Lee. And sophomore, number 25, Bobby Dowd. The Warriors are coached by Dennis Trump and assisted by James Nichols. Now purple and white fans, get on your feet for your South Harrison Bulldogs. Season number 4, Colin Happy. And junior number 5, Austin Lasher. And junior number 23, Brayden Sunderman. And junior number 32, Lucas Collins. And senior number 33, Zane Glenn.
So again, those are your tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Dollars of Messner Auction Service. Remember to contact the winning team of Dollars of Messner Auction Service for all of your auction needs. Your starters tonight, Trice Floyd, Jordan Papa, Caden Hutchinson, Hunter Wink, and Bobby Dodge for the Warriors. For the Bulldogs, Colin Haffey, Austin Lasher, Brayden Sunderman, Lucas Carnes, and Zane Glenn. Albany wears their road green uniforms with white lettering outlined in black. South Harrison wears their home white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in black. As we prepare for tonight's Schultz tip-off, remember, don't forget to start your morning trip with a stop at Schultz in Albany for an ice cold fountain drink or a hot cup of coffee. South Harrison wins the opening tip-off. Austin Lasher sends it now for Brayden Sunderman. Into the corner, Zane Glenn, shot from 3, knocks it in.
Well, and if he can get off and going, that's a tough guard because Sunderman and Lasher like to slash to the basket.
Glenn, one of the 3 seniors here on this South Harrison team as they celebrate the seniors tonight here in Bethany.
Well, when I started to say Sunderman and Lasher like to slash to the basket, then you got to decide, are you going to let them go? You're going to give Glenn a wide open 3.
Dodge will drive in, weaves his way through the defenders and knocks it in.
Nice take by Bobby Dodge. A good start for the Warriors.
He pumped out Lucas Carnes and then dribbled his way inside and lays it in nice and easy for 2. Glenn sends it right wing here for Haffey. Back again here for Zane Glenn as he'll drive. Trying to leave it off for Carnes. Kept in play there by Floyd. As Floyd quickly brings it across now for the Warriors. Sends it right wing behind Wink. He's able to try and keep it in play, but it goes right to Lasher. As Lasher will drive in, goes up off the glass, can't get it to fall. Rebound is going to be made here by Hunter Wink. Hutchinson will bring it across. Drives in, goes right into Carnes, and it's going to be called here for the charge. So Hutchinson will pick up his first personal, first team foul.
Tough break for Hutchinson, but both officials had the same call.
Haffey will bring it across now here for the Bulldogs with South Harrison. Has it right wing. Brings it in now for Lasher. Lasher trying to weave his way through, goes up, knocks it in off the glass, and will get the foul as well. Foul will go against Bobby Dodge. That is going to be his first personal, team second here. A minute 43 here in the ball game as Lasher's free throw is up and good as he finishes the three-point play. 6-2, South Harrison with the lead. Floyd will walk it across, sends it over to Wink on the right wing. Up to Dodge. Dodge to Floyd, shot from 3. Off the back of the iron, Floyd, though, comes away with his own rebound. Into the corner now here for Hutchinson. Back up to Trice Floyd. Floyd drives off the side of the backboard knocked away, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Jordan Papa.
I think Coach Cox is real enamored of some of the calls he's gotten early on in this game. You wonder, after the Dodge catching the ball at the high post and just going around Carnes, you wonder maybe that's a matchup that could be exploited. Carnes would be an imposing figure on the low block, but I don't know how agile he is trying to guard out away from the basket.
Shot there from Haffey from 3, no good. Goes out of bounds as Dodge from the free throw line rolls out, no good.
Still a good take. Had a good look at it. Carnes gave him some room.
Haffey will give it now for Glenn. Sends it back out to Sunderman. Drives in, goes up, off the glass, can't get it to fall. Carnes comes away with the rebound, goes up, has it knocked away. Floyd will pick it up and has it on the left wing. Gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson will try and drive baseline, lose it. It's going to go out of bounds here off the Warriors. Does it feel like some of the Warriors trying to do a little too much here early?
Yes. Trying to go, and one of the things when teams play the way South Harrison does with their athleticism, you really got to play at your pace. It almost looks like they've got Albany going a little bit faster than they want to go a couple times. We've talked about that off and on all year, and it's really up to Floyd and Hutchinson to try to control that tempo.
Hutchinson there called for the foul, his second, team's third already. As Haffey will drive in, weaves all the way in and goes all the way to the basket and knocks it in, up and good for 2.
Well, that's not something you want to see. So you just take the ball and dribble through your whole defense for an uncontested layup.
Kemper Klein ready to check in here for the Warriors. Jordan Papa stops, puts up a shot, blocked there by Carnes.
This is kind of what we saw in the first game these teams played.
Sunderman goes up and knocks it in off the glass. Looks like Cale Weller also ready to come to next check here for the Bulldogs of South Harrison. The 10-2 South Harrison lead halfway through the first quarter as Jordan Papa goes up and knocks it in for 2.
I think the Warriors would really prefer this to being a half-court game.
Sunderman goes up. He can't get it to fall. Carnes with the rebound goes up. He'll get it to go in and good for 2.
And there's a classic example. Hutchinson got beat back door. Dodge had to come off and help, and there's nobody, even though Sunderman missed the shot, there's nobody there to block Carnes out.
Hutchinson trying to go up and under and does. It's a 12-6 South Harrison lead as Haffey will now walk it across the center court logo over to left wing for Lasher. Haffey leaves it for Lasher. Spins in and has it blocked off the rim as it's going to be picked up here by Floyd. He'll get it to Papa. Shot from the baseline. Off the inside of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made by Glenn. Timeout now going to be called here by South Harrison. A 30-second Petty General Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison. It's a 12-6 South Harrison lead. 2:44 left to play here in this first quarter.
You mentioned the first game of the year, South Harrison got away with a pretty comfortable win.
That was only 51-47, so it was a 6-point win. But yeah.
Closer than I thought. I'm thinking of another game then.
Okay.
But just wonder which team is going to show the most growth here.
Yes.
from early in the year to now.
Weller with it in the corner. Leaves it off here for Zane Glenn. Goes up. Has it rejected away there by Hutchinson, but Carnes able to pick it up and gets it back out to Glenn. Haffey with it left wing, trying to bring it inside as Sunderman cuts to the basket and knocks it in off the glass.
Good pass, good cut by Sunderman.
Tries Floyd, will give it over to Hutchinson left wing. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. It's a 14-6 South Harrison lead. Dodge drives in against Carnes, goes up, knocks it in for Dodge.
Good, more patience that time. We've seen Bobby try to be just a little bit too quick on that spin move. That time did a nice job of getting himself set.
Glenn shot off the mark. Rebound made by Dodge. He'll quickly get it to Floyd for Papa, who goes up, gets the bucket and the foul.
Ooh, that's a nice cut. Nice finish by Papa and a nice find by Trice Floyd. I really thought Floyd might go all the way to the other block with that pass.
Foul goes against Cale Weller. That'll be his first personal. Team's first. Jordan Papa can make this now a three-point ball game here if he can hit the free throw to complete the three-point play. And he does. Haffey brings it across the center court logo over to the right wing for Zane Glenn. Glenn trying to bring it to Sunderman. Goes up. Off the mark to the right. No good. Rebound made by Papa. He'll quickly get it to Floyd. Floyd up to the top of the key for Hutchinson. Hutchinson's shot from just in front of the free throw line. No good. And then Dodge is going to be fouled here on the rebound.
Nice rebound by Dodge. That's probably a good foul by South Harrison because that was going to be a layup or a foul on the putback.
And it goes against Zane Glenn. That's his first personal. Checking back in will be Lasher here with 1:08 left in the first. Floyd will inbounds here for Hutchinson. Hutchinson dribbles it down to the block. Now leaves it off for Papa. Papa drives in. Leaves it off for Kemper Klein, trying to keep it in play. Gets it to Dodge, left wing. Dodge trying to get to Papa. Now Sunderman going to be caught here on the foul. Good job that time by Jordan Papa to come to the basketball to pick up the foul there.
He saved a turnover right there on a cross-court pass by coming to meet the ball.
47.8 left to play here in the first quarter. Both teams with 3 team fouls now. It's a 14-11 South Harrison lead. Floyd will get it to Dodge. Back out to Floyd, left wing. Floyd drives, loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds here off the Warriors. Lasher will inbounds here for Haffey as he'll walk it across the center court logo here at the South Harrison High School gym. Right wing to Lasher. Gets it to Haffey as Haffey will drive in. Now leaves it off for Sunderman. Shot from 3 from the top of the key, off the mark to the right. Floyd with the rebound.
Got to get a little push, but they got time.
Hutchinson will have it as he'll walk it across with 6 seconds left to play here in the quarter. Leaves it off for Dodge. And his big toe is going to be on the line, out of bounds with 0.7 left to play here in the first. Haffey's full court shot. Watch out, cheerleaders. It's a 14-11 South Harrison lead after 1 quarter of play. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz Adult Beverages and Scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison. It's a 14-11 South Harrison lead as we get ready to start second quarter action. It'll be Albany basketball. Warriors started out kind of slow there in the first quarter. Bring it back to a three-point ball game.
Really an entertaining quarter, though.
Yes, it was.
Good play by both teams.
Dodge with it at the right elbow.
He's got that free throw line jumper.
And this time he will take it and knocks it in.
Absolutely.
I think he might have waited a little bit as kind of close to him there as he got the ball was Colin Haffey. He didn't want the hand to come in there and knock it away. So it's a 1 point South Harrison lead at 14-13.
Nice start for Dodge.
He's already got 6 points here in the ball game. Sunderman drives. Now trying to pull it back out to Lasher. It's going to be knocked off the hands out of Hutchinson out of bounds.
Coach Cox yelling for a travel. And I think it's the classic, what we've seen before.
Lasher drives in, and Kemper Klein comes in with the block of Lasher.
Klein, good block. We saw he had a really good game. In fact, player of the game.
Against Polo as Dodge again from the free throw line knocks it in. 8 points now for Dodge as Albany takes their first lead, 15-14.
It's really going to pose a problem because Carnes, I think, knows he's going to go by him if he gets any closer, but Dodge, good shooter. There's kind of a tic-tac, nickel-dimer.
Klein's going to be called for the foul. It'll be his first, team's fourth. As Zane Glenn will check in here. And checking out now is going to be Carnes. So now who do you put on Dodge?
For me, it'd be Sunderman, but I don't know if that's the way they'll go.
Haffey will bring it across, gets it to Lasher. Back up now for Weller into the corner. Haffey goes up, puts up a shot, knocks it in over Dodge.
Good pump fake, bad defense by Floyd. He's not blocking shots.
Klein trying to get it off for Papa, who goes up, and he'll knock it in off the glass.
So the two sophomores, Papa and Dodge, really giving the Warriors a lift here.
8 points for Dodge so far, 7 points for Papa. As Lasher's shot blocked here by Dodge. Hutchinson now going to be called for the carry.
I think if he looked up, he had Papa down the floor too.
I think he also might have had Klein as well, and I think he noticed Klein there at the last possible second. Checking in now, here is going to be the junior Justice Cook as he'll check in here for Lasher. 1:45 gone here in the second quarter of play. It's a 17-16 Albany lead here over South Harrison. Haffey will walk it across. Has it up at the top of the key, gets it out for Sunderman. Sunderman over to left wing for Cook. Up to the top of the key for Weller. Weller gets it to Sunderman. Back into the corner. Cook shot from three. No good. Rebound made by Kemper Klein, who quickly gets it up to Hutchinson. Hutchinson goes to the block. Can't get it to fall. Dodge can't get it to go in. And now Hutchinson on his second shot gets it to go in, gets the foul.
Dodge was looking for the foul, but did a nice job of hustling down. Hutchinson went 1-on-3 there. Had a pretty good look at it, going 1-on-3, but Dodge kept it alive for Hutchinson to have a chance at the three-point play. He wanted to be fouled, but may work out better for the Warriors.
Hutchinson shot off the inside of the iron, no good.
Really struggling at the line, was 1 for 7 in the game against Polo in the showcase.
Which the Warriors really shot bad at the showcase.
Well, they finally got up above 50%. That's not anything to write home about.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they shot 35 as opposed to 7 for Polo.
Sunderman will get this one off here for Haffey as he'll drive in. Goes up, puts it up, and Glenn has it stolen away here by Hutchinson. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled and going to go to the line to shoot two as Sunderman will pick up the foul. I believe Cale Watson looking for the foul on the opposite end and he didn't get.
That's the thing about 3 officials. It's just another guy to tell you it's not my call.
Yeah. So that foul is going to be the first against Sunderman, 5th against South Harrison, as the first shot from Hutchinson off the back of the iron, no good.
He's just got to get off the line and reset.
Second free throw attempt upcoming here from Hutchinson, as Carnes will check back in. That time goes up and in for Hutchinson as he knocks down the second one. 20-16, Albany with a 4-point lead.
If the Warriors, if South Harrison gets the ball in around the basket again, what do you think the odds are they get a foul call on one of those drives to the basket? I'd almost bet my house.
I'd say about 85%.
I almost bet my house there's going to be a foul called on the Warriors.
Haffey with it, right wing, sends it out for Zane Glenn. Back up to Haffey for Weller. Goes up, can't get it to fall. Ball tipped up, rebound made by Dodge. Hutchinson will bring it across. Drives in, leaves it off for Klein. Back to Papa for Floyd. Floyd up for Papa. Now trying to get it to Klein as he was driving towards the basket. A timeout's going to be called here by the head coach of the Warriors and Curtis Cox. So we're back after this Petty General Center timeout on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison. 20-16, Albany with a 4-point lead here over South Harrison on South Harrison senior night. Trice Floyd will inbounds here for the Warriors on the baseline. Gets it to Dodge. He'll go up and knocks it in off the glass, up and in for 2.
Nice pass. Nice acknowledgement of the pass.
Dodge now here with into double figures here in the first half as he has 10 of the 22 Warrior points. Weller drives to the baseline, kind of gets caught amongst the trees as he'll send it back out to Lasher.
I'm going to say, if I'm South Harrison, I might give Lasher a chance to drive and see if he can pick up a third one on Hutchinson.
Sunderman will drive. He gets it to roll and falls in.
Really athletic kid. I mean, that's a tough angle. And really, I thought Papa did a nice job of maybe bumping him off his line a little bit on that drive, but he was able to finish.
Hutchinson with it, left wing. Drives in, goes up, and can't get it to fall. And it's going to be tipped from Glenn to Lasher as he'll quickly find it up to Sunderman. Sunderman drives in, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound made by Dodge. Hutchinson brings it across, leaves it up now for Floyd. Hunter Wink ready to come in at next. Check here for the Warriors. 3:05 left to play here in the second. 22-18. Albany with the lead. Hutchinson will put up a shot from the right elbow. Can't get it to fall. Dodge is going to knock it out of bounds. They're going to call it off as South Harrison Sunderman, though.
And that's a miss. He missed it.
Yeah, that should be off of Albany. That one definitely went off of Dodge, and we have a pretty good view of it from up here. The referees are going to talk about it.
But my gosh, you can't expect the guy at midcourt to come in and overrule that.
And they are.
Well, I think the guy made the right guy. He eventually got it right.
Yes.
He knew he missed the call, I think, as soon as he made it.
Weller will send it over to Lasher over on the right wing. Drives. Goes up and is going to be fouled here by Dodge.
Not sure what Dodge did.
I said it looked like he went behind Dodge, and Either way, Dodge will pick up his now second personal, team's fifth. You said next time they go inside they were going to get the foul. They did.
Yep.
As Lasher is able to make the first one.
Well, and I know Coach Cox has got to be upset. I don't blame him, but that's still they got the call right. I mean,
yeah. Lasher goes up and makes them both. As Kemper Klein will check in here for Dodge. Haffey will check back in. As Zane Glenn will check out.
Well, and right now with Dodge on the bench with two, Hutchinson really got to be smart.
Yeah.
Down this last 2:40 of the first half. He's got two.
Hutchinson shot. Off the mark, no good. Sunderman with the rebound. Cale Weller will bring it across. He'll have it up at the top of the key.
It's almost like Hutchinson's not getting a great follow-through up high. It's almost short-arming his shot a little bit.
Weller's shot from three, knocks it in. 23-22, South Harrison now takes back the lead. Wink with it, right wing. Gets it in here for Klein, now for Trice Floyd, left wing. Floyd leaves it off for Papa. Papa gets it to Klein, now for Hutchinson as he'll drive in. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Albany.
Yeah. That's
the correct call there.
Yeah, he just lost it off his hands.
So a timeout's going to be called here by Albany. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in. The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison. It's a 23-22 South Harrison lead here over Albany. It'll be South Harrison basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout.
Well, Albany's hit a little bit of a funk here offensively. Had a really nice stretch there.
They did.
Got where they came from behind and got ahead by, 4 or 5.
Lasher with it inside the paint, trying to leave it off for Sunderman. Knocked away, stolen away here by Wink as he'll bring it across. Trying to leave it up for Papa, top of the key, left wing Hutchinson. Hutchinson will drive around Carnes as he goes up and knocks it in off the glass.
And they're going right at Carnes.
Lasher with it, right wing, trying to bring it in for Sunderman. Goes off the front of the iron, can't get it to fall. And then Sunderman going to pick up the foul here on Papa.
And one of the things we've seen Papa get beat on a backdoor cut 3 or 4 times. And I think what's happening is Jordan's trying to come off and help.
Mm-hmm.
And when he tries to go back and guard Sunderman, as soon as he makes the move to go back to Sunderman, he just back cuts to the ball or back cuts to the basket. It's tough to guard. I mean, it really is. He's really quick.
Sunderman there called for his third personal. And team's 6th already as Hutchinson goes up, and it's going to be blocked out of bounds here off of Lasher. Checking in, and is going to be Justice Cook as he'll check in here for Carnes. With 58.2 left to play here in the half, it's a 1-point Albany lead. Floyd will inbounds up to Wink. Wink over to the right wing looking for Hutchinson, knocked away by Lasher, picked up by Wink, and then it's going to go out of bounds here off of South Harrison. Kind of a lucky break there for the Warriors.
Yeah, good hustle by Wink to keep possession of that.
Tries Floyd, will try and bring it across here for the Warriors. Walks into a trap as he'll get it off now for Hutchinson, now for Papa. Back again for Floyd, shot from 3. Off the inside of the iron, no good. Floyd rushes out and just keeps it away from going into a backcourt violation. And now Hutchinson's going to get it off of Weller out of bounds. 29.2 left to play here in the half.
You see Coach Cox, everybody calm down. If I'm the Warriors, I want the last one here. Or a layup. I'll take a layup.
Papa gets it to Hutchinson, over now for Wink into the corner. Wink drives in, leaves it off for Papa, back to Hutchinson. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Leaves it off for Klein, waits for the defender to go up, knocks it in off the glass. Nice play there by Kemper Klein.
Good patience.
8.5 left to play here in the half. It's a 30-second Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Take the layup.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your 4 wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
8.5 left to play, 26-23. Albany with the lead. Haffey will bring it across. Drives in, trying to leave it off for Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds here with 2.9. So Albany will get another shot here, possibly.
Just don't do something dumb here and give up an easy one. Like that.
Like that. They get it to Cook. Shot from 3 from the corner, no good. 26-23. Albany has the lead here at the half. We're back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime in just a moment on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Messner a call at Dollars & Messner Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252, or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at ShowMeMoreAuctions.com. No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany. where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison. I'd like to thank our sponsor. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast of Albany South Harrison basketball. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany and Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany in the City of Albany. The Albany Booster Club in the Albany School District. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Printer Renew Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look here at the unofficial first half stats from the ball game for the South Harrison boys. They are shooting 9 for 26 from the field, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 2 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. They're led in scoring by Braden Sunderman. He has 6 points, 5 points for Austin Lasher, 4 points for Colin Haffey, 3 points for Cale Weller, 3 points for Zane Glenn, and 2 points for Luke Carnes. For the Albany boys, unofficially from the field, they're shooting 12 for 26, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, and 0 for 2 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring by Bobby Dodge. He has 10 points, 7 points for Caden Hutchinson and Jordan Papa, 2 points so far for Kemper Klein.
Well, the first thing that jumps out at me is 33% by the Bulldogs, and the Warriors, I thought, struggled defensively early, and then I thought really picked it up and started to get a feel for what they needed to do. I think the back cuts by Sunderman, I think, would be a concern for me somewhere down the road. And obviously you worry about Luke Carnes, but Carnes has got a problem on the other end because he's got to guard Bobby Dodge, and Dodge has 10 points. Probably would have had more except for picking up 2 fouls and had to sit out the rest of the first half.
I said he sat out the last 3 minutes there in the first half.
But he's had, I think, 3 free throw line jumpers because Carnes is giving him some room.
Mm-hmm.
When Luke comes up to cover that, then he's gone around.
And I said, I really think that first possession that Albany had where Bobby Dodge went pump fake, Carnes went up and he just went right around him and laid it up. That's really got Carnes kind of thrown into, I don't know exactly how to play him. Should I play him close and let him go around me, or do I guard that free throw shot?
Well, and he's really a tough matchup because if you try to go small, then he immediately goes into the low post and goes to work in there. And I think maybe the biggest break that the Warriors got, or the biggest thing they did do, was Caden Hutchinson had 2 fouls relatively early in the first quarter and was able to play out the half without a rest, without picking up his 3rd foul. Had some struggles from the field a little bit, but is still really good at slashing to the basket and has gotten some big buckets doing that. He and Floyd just, I mean, because of their ball handling abilities, they almost have to stay on the floor.
Yeah.
And if one of them gets arrested, I think you started to see South Harrison gave a little look at some 1-3-1 or 1-2-2 half-court trap.
And some of that is Braden Sunderman had to go out. He's in foul trouble. He has 3 fouls.
Well, and so I wonder maybe that's why they didn't try to go to some zone trap along the way. But the Warriors are continuing on their level of good play that we saw against Polo Saturday night. It's a really good comeback to get back to a 3-point lead.
It's a 26-23 Albany lead here at the half. We'll be back with more of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in. The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your four wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel.
Welcome back out again here to South Harris. I'd like to thank again our sponsors for helping bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Centers with locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany and Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. The Albany School District. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember that tonight your halftime on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. 26-23, Albany with a 3-point lead. And Mike, what sort of things do the Warriors need to come out to extend their lead here in the third quarter? And what does South Harrison need to do to make their way back into this ball game and pick up a W tonight?
Well, if you're Albany, I think you just keep doing what you're doing. You want to run on the break. I said they'd be completely happy playing a half-court game, but I think the Warriors have kind of taken advantage and have gotten some fast breaks. I think the big thing is just to make sure you get a quality shot every time down. If you're patient, I think you're going to get a good look. I thought there were a couple times they just tried to go too fast, and I thought they did get that calmed down. And I think the big thing is for Bobby Dodge to stay out of any more foul trouble if he can stay on the floor, because he's really played well here in the first half. If you're South Harrison, I think they've had some pretty good slashes to the basket. They've had some pretty good looks, and they just haven't always finished maybe as well as what they might ordinarily do. And I think the big thing, we talked about Dodge staying out of foul trouble. Sunderman has to stay out of foul trouble too. I think that's another big key for them. I might be surprised. I wonder if you might not see South Harrison explore a little bit of zone or a little bit of zone trap and see if they can just change tempo, maybe speed the Warriors up a little bit. I don't think you're going to see the Warriors change anything. I know they do run and jump out of their man-to-man defenses sometimes, but they've been so good just playing straight man-to-man these last couple of games. I think I don't think you're going to see much of a change there.
And remember that tonight's halftime on Albany TV, sponsored by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. As we get ready to start second half action, it'll be, possession arrow says it's going to be Albany basketball. I'm pretty sure it should be South Harrison basketball here, though. I don't believe that the possession arrow has gotten changed here at half. Be South Harrison, or actually I take that back. It will be South Harrison basketball. Sorry, I forget that I sometimes forget when they switch sides. So it will be South Harrison basketball to start out. So South Harrison will start out with the basketball. Albany will be on defense. South Harrison again wearing their home white uniforms with purple lettering outlined in black. Albany wearing their road green uniforms with white lettering outlined in black.
Got a little change in the starting lineup here for the Bulldogs, too. They're going to start with Zane Glenn sitting down, I believe.
And Sunderman sitting down as well, as they're going to have Jad Cornett and Cade Weller both out to start. Carnes inside. Sends it back out for Haffey, now for Weller. Into the corner now for Haffey. Haffey back to Carnes, goes up, and he's going to be called here for the travel. Bobby, I believe, thought that he might have just picked up his third foul right there as well.
Well, he did a nice job of walling off Carnes. Here's a little bit of pressure. Somebody in the middle of the floor.
Get it to Pop on the block. He'll slow things up, sends it back out for Hutchinson, right wing.
Smart play by Papa, followed by a bad play.
As they try to get it thrown across to Wink. Weller with it up at the top of the key.
Not a bad decision, just bad execution. He had Wink in the corner, just didn't get the pass up high enough.
Haffey with a little running floater, knocks it in, up and good for two. Makes this a 1-point ball game, 26-25. Wink will bring it across. Has it stolen away here by Haffey. Haffey goes up off the glass, knocks it in for two.
Big lift by Haffey.
Hutchinson will bring it across. Drives in, goes up, and he will be fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
A couple of bad turnovers by the Warriors.
Yes.
And nice plays by Haffey. Give them back the lead here with 2 quick baskets.
Carnes will pick up the foul. Will be his first. Kemper Klein ready to check in. Hutchinson shot off the back of the iron, no good. Wink will check out as Kemper Klein will check back in. Hutchinson's second free throw off the iron, no good, and it's going to go off of Papa out of bounds.
It's got to start being somewhat of a mental thing for him right now. At some point, that's all it is.
I said we've actually kind of seen that a little bit with Gabby Newman on the girls' side, where she kind of had it a little mental there as Jad Cornett drives in, can't get it to fall. Carnes comes away with the rebound. He can't get it to fall. Cornett comes away with the rebound. He'll now send it back out to Haffey over to the right wing for Weller. And he's going to be fouled, and I think it's going to go against Hutchinson.
Well, this is most definitely not the start the Warriors wanted.
Hutchinson will pick up his third. As going to the line for 2 here is going to be Weller. And he'll knock in the first one.
We mentioned the other day, Weller, I think, was one of their starters early on in the year and suffered a broken wrist.
Yeah, that was at the at the Albany tournament where he suffered the broken wrist.
Real early. And might give you an idea how long the season is as he's able to come back.
Yes. Papa gets it into Dodge. Trying to go up and under and throws it back out now for Hutchinson. Papa in the corner, shot from 3, off the iron, no good. Hutchinson trying to put it back in, he can't.
Numbers.
Haffey leaves it off for Lasher. Goes up and is going to be fouled.
That's on Hutchinson. It's going to be 4. Now
I think they're going to go against Papa.
Get it on Papa.
That'll be the first called against Papa. As the shot from Lasher, no good.
And again, just this little change in defense.
Yep.
You know, they've gone to extended their pressure a little bit, come back to a zone. The Warriors haven't handled it very well.
Lasher can't get the free throw to either free throw to fall as Hutchinson will come away with the rebound. Hutchinson trying to drive in. It's going to be knocked away. Picked up here by Cornett. And Coach Cox was looking there for travel as Weller puts up a shot from 3. Bounces around. Can't get it to fall. And Dodge is going to tip it back out to Klein. As that one kind of sat there on the rim for a little bit.
Nice touch. Always like to see rims like that.
Yeah.
if you're a shooter, you like seeing those soft rims.
Hutchinson gets it to Dodge. Back out again to Hutchinson. Up now for Floyd. Right wing for Papa. Back again for Klein.
You need a cutter coming through that zone.
Trying to send it across for Dodge. He's able to pick it up, goes up, and is going to be fouled, and will go to the line to shoot two. The foul is going to go against Carnes here. That's going to be his second. Team's second as well.
Well, Warriors got a break with the two misses by Lasher. See if the Warriors can take advantage at their end.
Dodge's first free throw attempt. Can't get the bounce back to fall in. Zane Glenn ready to check in again here for South Harrison. As Dodge will knock it in off the front of the iron, no good.
So Dodge returns the favor.
Lasher right wing, sends it up to Haffey over to left wing for Weller. Looking between Lasher and Haffey. Lasher thought Haffey was there, so he moved his hands away, and it goes out of bounds.
Again, that's just, you don't know who, you really don't know who is at fault, but it's just tough break.
Glenn will check in as Carnes will check out. Floyd gets it to Papa now for Dodge. And now it's going to be knocked away here by Haffey and picked up there by Jad Cornett, and Weller will bring it across. Quickly left wing for Zane Glenn. Drives in, leaves it for Lasher. Goes up, and a foul going to be called against Jordan Papa. That'll be his second.
And just a little careless play by the Warriors here to start the second half.
That'll be the second against Papa, team's third. Lasher's first one goes off the front of the iron. Second free throw attempt here from Lasher. Off the back of the iron this time. Rebound made by Dodge. Hutchinson will send it across for Floyd. Now to Papa. Into the corner now for Klein. Sends it up for Floyd. To Hutchinson. And a big mismatch with Jad Cornett guarding Dodge. Klein sends it to Papa. For Floyd. Papa now for Dodge. Gets it to Hutchinson on the baseline. Now sends it cross court. Floyd shot from three. Rolls out, no good. Hutchinson with the rebound. Goes up and knocks it in off the glass.
Tough break for Floyd. I think he's still looking to get on the board, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
But nice work by Hutchinson on the offensive glass. I thought he could have had another chance in a three-point play.
Saying Glenn drives in, has it blocked there by Klein. And it's going to be a jump ball that is going to go towards the Warriors.
Well, Glenn got his shot blocked, but at least got himself on the floor to force the tie-up.
Carnes will check back in as Cornett will check out. Sunderman, though, still on the bench here with 3:24 left to play here in the third quarter.
See, the Warriors, now the Bulldogs maybe going to go back to a little man-to-man here.
Floyd puts up a little floater off the front of the iron, no good.
A little bit far out for the floater.
Weller gets it to Glenn. Now for Lasher. In the paint, goes up off the front of the iron, no good. Lasher's second chance can't go, and then Carnes able to get the third one.
And tough break. Dodge trying to help and just kind of ended up right under the basket where he really didn't have opportunity to do much.
Dodge with it, right wing, shot with his foot on the line off the back of the iron, no good. So we've seen him make a three so far on the season as Haffey puts up a shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound's going to be made by Klein. It's a 30-28 South Harrison lead with 2:15 left to play here in the third. Dodge drives baseline, leaves it in the corner for Floyd. Steps back, puts up a three, knocks it in.
That's a big shot. And a tough shot, too. I thought he was guarded a little bit. Nice step back, created some room.
Glenn will try and answer back with a three of his own off the front of the iron. Rebound made by Papa, gets it to Floyd. Floyd gets it to Hutchinson up at the top of the key. 1:49 left to play here in the third. Has it stolen away here by Lasher. Goes up. Knocks it in, up and good for two. Floyd gets a decline right wing. Down to Papas. Goes up, can't get it to go, but a good pass there to Dodge. He'll go up against Carnes, gets it to roll in.
Finger roll by Dodge.
33-32 as Weller coming back. Can't get it to fall, but does pick up the foul. And the foul is going to go against Dodge. As Weller looking like he might have fallen on his left ankle, or maybe he hurt his foot there.
Yeah, I think he landed maybe on Dodge's foot when he came down. And that is really painful if you've never had that where you're up in the air and come down on somebody. It's bad enough to twist it when you're on the ground, let alone to come down on somebody's foot.
So Dodge there called for his third. Weller will check out as Sunderman will check in.
Mikhail Weller is going to have a little worry about Albany.
Yeah, so now Kemper Klein will check out, and checking in for him is going to be Hunter Wink. So Sunderman will go to the line to shoot the free throws.
Weller's going to try to get out where he can try to walk this off, I think.
Sunderman's first shot off the front of the iron, no good. He's getting his first action here in the second half, and it comes with 1:15 left to play in the third. He immediately has to go to the free throw line. Jad Cornett will check in. Sunderman's second shot is up and good. As Cornett will check in here for Sunderman, he'll come out now. As Coach Kel Weller just put him in there pretty much, Kel Watson pretty much put him in there just to shoot the free throws. Papa sends it out to Wink. He'll put up a shot from three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Papa with the rebound, goes up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound going to be made by Carnes. Lasher leaves it off for Glenn. He'll drive. And now it's going to be called for the travel.
Boy, both teams have missed some shots around the basket. That they are challenged shots. I mean,
yes,
it's
not
like they're shooting them uncontested.
Hutchinson will check out as Klein will check in with 50.7 left to play here in the third. We're all tied up at 33-33. Both teams with some main players in foul trouble. Floyd will get it to Wink. Brings it across, over now for Papa. Papa drives baseline, trying to go up and under, can't get it to go. Klein with the rebound, and his shot no good as it gets blocked away. Half over to the right wing. Glenn shot from three, knocks it in.
He can do that.
And that was a missed assignment there by Hunter Wink as Zane Glenn got wide open there on the left wing. Dodge inside the paint goes up and is going to be fouled here with 9.2. And it's going to go against Jad Cornett. That'll be his first. Team's third. They're going to call it on the floor, so Albany will inbounds here with 9.2.
Now, South Harrison had the ball. Was there been another jump ball Yes, there was.
Yes, there was. There was once, yep.
Okay.
Wink sends it back in now for Floyd. 4 seconds, deep three. Off the back of the iron, Dodge trying to come in for the rebound, and it's going to be a 36-33 South Harrison lead as we go to the fourth quarter. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV. Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Mester a call at Dollars and Mester Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252 or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison, 36-33. It will be South Harrison basketball to start out the fourth quarter of play. As they have a 3-point lead. Dodge, Klein, Hutchinson, Pop, and Floyd for Albany. Carnes, Sunderman, Cornett, Glenn, and Haffey here for South Harrison. Haffey will get it up at the top of the key, sends it to Cornett, now for Sunderman. And a foul going to be called here against Cornett for the offensive foul on the illegal screen.
I don't know if he moved or if Sunderman just took off a little quicker before he got set.
Hutchinson sends it across now for Papa, back up to Floyd. Over to Hutchinson, left wing.
Zone's kind of bothered the Warriors here.
Sending it across here for Dodge.
Now it looks like they're back some man-to-man, maybe. Maybe a matchup.
Well, it looks kind of more like almost a 1-2-2 zone here. With Sunderman up on top, Klein on the block, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be made by Glenn. You really think that the Warriors would put Dodge back in at the high post, see if they can take advantage of the zone that way. As Hutchinson got the block there on Glenn, but Glenn gets it right back and knocks it in for two.
Yeah, I was saying Glenn's kind of giving them the lead right here. Big three and a two-pointer.
Floyd left wing, sends it across now for Papa. Dribbles in, now back out for Floyd. Up to Hutchinson. Floyd to Dodge. Sends it across now. Hutchinson shot from three. Off the iron, no good. And Haffey will send it across, looking for Sunderman on the block. Goes up, and a foul going to be called against Hutchinson.
Well, danger time here for the Warriors. They're really having trouble solving this zone defense. Hutchinson picks up his fourth. I would guess Wink's going to check in for him. He won't be down long, I wouldn't think.
Sunderman's free throw attempt. First one up and good. So Hutchinson will check out as Wink will check in. And Lasher will check in here for Jad Cornett. South Harrison starting to pull away a little bit here as they pulled it out now to a 6-point lead. Make that 7 as Sunderman's able to hit the second one. Floyd gets it out for Wink. The Dodge. Gets it to Papa, right wing. The Dodge. Shot up and good.
Yeah. Get a little high-low action going with make them cover in the post. Maybe that frees up some of their outside shooters.
Sunderman with it. Right wing sends it up now for Haffey. Gets it off now for Zane Glenn. Back over to left wing for Sunderman as Cale Weller rejoins the team on the bench for South Harrison after rolling his ankle a little bit there at the end of the third quarter. Lasher gets it to Glenn. Now back up again for Haffey. Over to the right wing for Sunderman. Trying to bring it inside to Carnes. Knocked away by Dodge. Picked up by Sunderman. Glenn open in the corner. Shot from three, no good. And now Haffey's going to be called here for the rebound, on the foul on the rebound. Foul against Haffey is going to be his first, team's fifth. It's a 40-35 South Harrison lead. Klein's pass to Papa, knocked away. Now Papa gets it on the baseline. Trying to send it back out for Klein, up now for Floyd. Back over to Papa, right wing, gets it to Dodge. Shot up and good.
Well, now they're going to come up on him, and he just needs to put it down and go past Carnes. Because I think he's hit 4 or 5 in a row from that spot.
So he's got 16 now here in the ball game. Haffey with it on the elbow, gets it into Lasher. Up and good as he knocks it in off the glass.
Wink got lost, got beat on a back cut.
Wink sends it across now for Klein, now for Floyd left wing. Sends it across again for Papa. Up for Wink. Back to Floyd. Deep shot from 3. Off the inside of the iron. No good. Rebound made by Sunderman.
And if we use a bunch of time, if South Harrison's able to use a bunch of time here, Warriors may need to get a timeout to get Hutchinson back in the ball game.
I said Hutchinson and Weller both ready to come in at the next check. Lasher inside. Goes up. Off the glass. Can't get it to fall. Carnes there, though, with the rebound. And a foul going to go against the Warriors.
Probably a good foul by Floyd. Just to keep Carnes from having to put back. And again, Dodge had to come off and help on Lasher.
So Glenn will check out. Klein will check out. As Hutchinson and Weller will both check in. Halfway through the fourth quarter of play, 42-37. Albany with a lead here, or South Harrison with a lead over Albany, sorry. Trying to bring it up to Weller. He's able to pick it up in the backcourt. Brings it across, gets it to Sunderman on the baseline. As Papa came up to try and help defend and threw it over his head, and Sunderman is able to knock it down from the baseline.
We've seen him get beat on that back cut way too many times.
This one's going to get knocked away and picked up here by Carnes. 44-37, 3:35 left to play in the fourth. Weller with it up at the top of the key. Leaves it up to Sunderman up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Weller. And a timeout going to be called here by South Harrison with 3:14 left to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out to South Harrison, 44-37. It's a 7-point South Harrison lead with 3:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. Coming out of the Petty John Arnold Center timeout, it'll be South Harrison basketball. Remember to check out Petty John Arnold Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Sunderman will inbounds. Made to Weller. Up for Lasher. For Haffey. Back over to Lasher, left wing up for Weller up at the top of the key. Weller goes up, knocks it in off the glass, up and good for 2.
Nice use of the offhand by Cale Weller. And really danger time now. 9 down.
Papa with it in the corner, trying to send it up for Floyd. Stolen away here by Lasher. Leaves it off for Weller. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled, and we go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to go against Trice Floyd. That'll be his second, team 7th. So South Harrison now into the bonus. Weller's first shot, no good. He's able to hit the second one, though. He can give South Harrison a 10-point lead as Klein will now check in for Wink. Second free throw is up and good as Weller does, make it a 10-point ball game, 47-37. with 2:34 left, trying to throw it
Yeah.
across. It's going to be picked off here by Weller, and he'll get it to Haffey.
Just kind of a meltdown here by the Warriors at the 4-minute mark. They just turning it over and turning it over. Give South Harrison credit. They really cranked up the pressure on the defensive end and are now they can really be patient.
Sunderman will leave it off for Lasher. Spins, goes up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound going to be made by Dodge. Hutchinson brings it across. Now trying to send it now to the baseline for Papa. It's going to be knocked out of bounds here off the Bulldogs as Zane Glenn will check in. As Weller will limp off. Floyd will inbounds with underneath 2 minutes left. Gets it into Hutchinson. He'll come flying in and knocks it in for two. And a full Petty John Auto Center timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Petty John Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Petty John's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
.47-39. It's a 8-point South Harrison lead here with just underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the ball game. It'll be South Harrison basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. .152 left to play here in the fourth. Coach Cox calling for the face guard.
Going to do a little run and jump out of their man-to-man, one would assume.
Now Trice Floyd comes away with the steal over Haffey. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Wow, that's a good break.
Yes.
Because that would, I like the idea. That's when we've had that argument before, but Floyd was clearly on the floor when the foul was committed and let him finish it out. But I like the decision making by Vance Prophet.
So that's the one that you've kind of been calling
Yes,
for all
I have.
season.
Let
them continue to. They're going up for the shot. Let them continue that.
At least let the referee use his judgment on whether or not they were going to be in the act of shooting.
Tries Floyd, misses the free throw as Sunderman will break out, leaves it off now for Zane Glenn. Back up to the top to Kiefer Lasher, 47-41. It's a 6-point South Harrison lead, and now tries Floyd going to pick up the foul as Lasher will go to line for the 1-and-1. Floyd will pick up his third, team's eighth.
And something that Kemper Klein will get as he gets a little bit used to. I thought he had a golden opportunity to get a trap on the sideline and just missed it on Sunderman.
Lasher's free throw is up and good.
Yeah,
he's missed them for most of the game, but he hits them here when they count here at the end.
Had his struggles, but it's not what you did early, it's what you do late sometimes.
And Lasher hits both of them. 49-41. It's an 8-point South Harrison lead. They get it to Papa. Leaves it off for Klein up to the top of the key. Hutchinson, he'll drive in. Goes up and leaves it a little short. This is going to be rebounded here by Carnes. Gets it out for Glenn.
Yeah, when you got open, you're down 8. You got open looks. You might want to squeeze off those 3-pointers if you got an open look.
Haffey will send it now for Sunderman, and the Warriors have to watch out who's making the foul here, as Hutchinson has 4, and so does Dodge, and now Trice Floyd will have 4 as he was running all around trying to pick up the foul where a couple others were just playing defense.
Yeah. It's,
So Klein will check out as Wink will check in with 57.7.
kind of hoping for a break here. Because you can't trade baskets, you can't trade free throws.
Glenn's shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Hutchinson.
Go right to the basket. You're told not to foul.
Leave it for Floyd. Shot from the left elbow as he fades away, no good. And now Hutchinson and Carnes going to be on it for a jump ball.
I think Coach Watson's trying to call timeout and didn't get it. I'm not sure that Carnes ever had possession enough to award the timeout.
Floyd with it.
Go right to the basket. Maybe
Gets it out for Hutchinson. Sends it right wing for Wink. Wink from the right elbow. Off the iron, no good.
Well, and that's you either need a three or you need to drive to the basket. You can't. Good steal by Wink, but you can't stand the.
And now Papa goes up and lays it off the glass with 18.2. And with a 49-43 ball game, might be just a little too late. We're back with more, though, when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany has got you covered. Pettyjohn's makes buying your next vehicle transparent, simple, and easy. We have no hidden fees and upfront pricing on every vehicle in stock at pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
18.2 left to play here in the ball game. It's a 49-43. South Harrison leads. South Harrison with the basketball. Haffey will inbounds. Ball inbounds to Sunderman. Gets it to Haffey. He'll be fouled here with 15.9 as Wink will pick up the foul.
Well, what I started to mention earlier, that mid-range game when you're down by 8 with a minute to go, that kind of goes out the window. You've either got to go to the basket and get a quick basket, you've got to drive and kick for a three, but the mid-range 15, 17-footer just doesn't get it anymore.
Haffey's free throw is up and good. Makes it now a 7-point ball game and a 3-possession ball game as South Harrison will pull everybody back with 15.9 as Haffey's second free throw attempt. Up and good as he gets himself into double figures here on senior night. Floyd brings it across. Leaves it for Hutchinson. Shot from 3. Short. Out of bounds. No good with 5.8. And that'll do it as South Harrison will pick up the victory.
Yeah, the Warriors pull back, let him dribble it out.
Haffey doesn't even have to bring it across. 51-43 is the victory tonight here for South Harrison. It was 51-47 last time these two teams met. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame and your Papa's player of the game in just a moment.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to South Harrison, where it was a 51-43 victory tonight for the Bulldogs over the Warriors. Taking a look at their unofficial stats, South Harrison boys finished 18 for 47 from the field, 12 for 20 from the free throw line, 3 for 9 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring tonight by Austin Lasher and Braden Sunderman, who each finished with 11 points on the night. 10 points for Colin Haffey, 8 points for Zane Glenn, 7 points tonight for Cale Weller, and then 4 points on the night for Luke Carnes. For the Albany boys tonight, they finished the night shooting 20 for 52 from the field, 2 for 9 from the free throw line, 1 for 10 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring tonight by Bobby Dodge. He finishes with 16 points, 11 points for Caden Hutchinson, 9 points for Jordan Papa, 5 points for Trice Floyd, 2 points tonight for Kemper Klein. And tonight's player of the game is sponsored by Papa's Family Restaurant. Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for a delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere. And tonight's Papa's player of the game goes to the sophomore Bobby Dodge, who finishes tonight with 16 points.
Yeah, good night for Bobby, and I thought he did some really good things early on. Kind of kept him close with a couple of 3 straight baskets in the second half. Had to sit out with some time with foul trouble, which I'm sure didn't help him.
Yeah.
And didn't help the Warriors either. But I just thought he had a pretty good ball game all the way around. Had a lot of block shots, had a lot of rebounds, and really the best choice for tonight. So congratulations to Bobby, even though it's a tough loss for the Warriors over here at South Harrison.
Again, last time that these two teams met, it was South Harrison winning 51-47 over at Albany. Tonight they win 51-43 here in Bethany at the end of the season. Albany girls, though, do pick up a victory tonight, 50-22. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Banquet locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center's locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Dollars and Messer Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. Northwest Selden, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany in the City of Albany. Albany Booster Club in the Albany School District. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. So again, the girls come away with the victory tonight. The boys fall short. We're back in action again on Thursday night as the Albany Lady Warriors and Warriors back on the road again on Thursday, as it'll be the final regular season game of the year, and which will be at Gilman City. Mike, we'll see you again on Thursday. We'll be over in Gilman. Should be another fun matchup over there.
We'll be in Gilman on the stage.
As we, again, for Mike Atkins, Jared Rolvis, and Perry Phillips, so long and good night tonight from Bethany.